Refers to the process of acknowledging and receiving a guest and is one of the most important basic elements in the hospitality industry. First impressions are lasting impressions. A proper greeting sets the tone for the rest of the experience and will build a positive relationship with the guest. The word hospitality is all about treating guests in a warm, friendly, generous way. A confident, proper greeting will make the guest feel welcome, will build credibility for your business, and will let the guest know that he or she has arrived at a professional establishment where the customers come first. This is demonstrated through eye contact, a smile, body language, your appearance, the language you use, and the attitude you convey.
Taking silverware with you. Smile, say hello, and make a personal connection with your guests. Ask if you can start them off with some fresh brewed tea or a Pepsi. Then, ask if you may take their order. Make eye contact, speak clearly, smile, and be polite. Continue making a connection.
Next, the waiter greets you, takes your order. Filet au poivre. Sure, how do you like that cooked? Medium, sauce on the side, please. He jots it down and flies to the waiter's station, a computer terminal. Here, orders are entered sequentially, clockwise, so everyone knows who ordered what at each table position. Position 1, position 2, and so on. And here comes the order. He calls it out. Each station now gets copies of their tickets, or dupes, so we can keep track of what we need to be cooking, how, and in what order. Each station grills, fires, or assembles their components, presumably at the appropriate time.
You're ready in 3 minutes on 22? All right.
And they're placed on the slide. The expediter gives the okay when the order's complete. Hey, wipe that smudge. The runner swoops in. He plucks out which orders go to who and what steak is cooked what way, runs them all up and down his arms, and dashes into the dining room, dropping the plates pretty as you please in front of the diners who ordered them. Enjoy your meal. While you savor your perfectly prepared choucroute, delicious, the table next to you is being cleared. The used dishes are bussed into the kitchen, along with the used pans from the stations, which are quickly washed just in time to put on the shelf as the cooks grab for them to use again.
Your guest's number one expectation is that it is exactly the same or better than last time they were there. That's their number one expectation. If they had a big portion of French fries last time, they expect a big portion today. If it was fast last time, they expect it to be fast today. If their steak was cooked perfectly last time, they expect it to be cooked perfectly today. If the restaurant was loud and obnoxious and fun and whatever, that's what they expect today. So you could do everything you want to try to impress your guests, but if you are not consistent, if you don't provide the exact same everything, maybe with some improvements, but at least the exact same everything every time someone comes into your restaurant, you're probably wasting money on marketing. You're probably stressing out about all of the wrong things, your food costs, your labor costs, everything else. If you are not consistent, you are not even starting to exceed your guests' expectations, and everything else you do is going to be for nothing. So you must exceed your guests' expectations on every visit, and the best way to exceed their expectations is to be incredibly consistent, because most of your competition can't even do that. I know this seems a little simple, but I hope you take this message. The way that you provide great customer service in your restaurant is by exceeding your guests' expectations. That's it, exceeding your guests' expectations. Now, how we do that is a little more detailed, but just remember, in order to exceed your guests' expectations, the first thing you have to do is know what your guests' expectations are. Then all you have to do is go 1% above their expectations. So one quick example I like to give when I'm talking about this concept of exceeding your guests' expectations is, imagine you have a very busy lunch restaurant. When customers come in for lunch, at the host stand, ask them one simple question. Are you folks in a hurry? Do you have a meeting or do you have to get back to the office by any particular time? If they say, no, we're just here to relax, seat them on one side of the dining room. If they say, yeah, actually, we're in a hurry, we have to get back by a certain time, seat them in another part of the dining room. So all the people in a hurry are on one side, all the people who are just there to relax are on the other side. Your staff knows this, your managers know this. Now, when they come to the different sides of the restaurant, like if someone asks for something, they know which side they need to react more quickly to, which side they need to be a little faster with. Also, when your server greets any table that's sat on the side that they're in a hurry on, the first words out of your server's mouth should be, "The host informed me that you're in a hurry. Let me know what time you need to get out of the restaurant, and I'll do everything in my power to make sure that we do that for you." They should suggest items that can cook faster. If someone orders something that takes a long time, they should say, "Hey, I don't really think we're going to be able to get that done in time for you." They should say things like, "I know you're in a hurry. Let me get your drink order now, and when you come back, be ready to give me your food order. That way I can get you out of here on time." That is great.
Or negatively. I'm going to show you 3 situations you will very likely encounter when taking phone reservations. It's important to be prepared and confident you can handle these questions before the phone rings. First is availability. What if the guest's preferred time is already full? Give them options. Tell them what you can do and let them decide and what they would prefer. For example, a guest calls and wants a reservation at 7 p.m. on a Friday and your 7 p.m. is full. You would say, "My first availability is at 6:30 p.m. and my next one is at 9 p.m. I also have a 7 p.m. available on Sunday. Do you have a preference?"
Return to the table a few minutes later to ensure that the entrees are prepared properly and take notice of any guest